And just like that, the NRLW is back. What's going on? It's Mack here, and another NRLW update. February 15th in New Zealand, Indigenous versus the Indigenous Maoris, All-Stars. We're back, so here's an update. I got a list of both the teams in front of me. I'm just going to run through and pick out, the honourable mentions and the names that I think will do well or stand out. First off, the Indigenous team, we've got Shaylee Bent. Shaylee Bent, what can I say? Very attractive young lady. Not sure what she's doing with David Fafita, if they're still dating. He's not the best looking bloke, but hey, he is on a lot of money and he's an alpha male, so I'll give Shaylee Bent a pass for that one, but come on. I'm sure Shaylee Bent can get someone. I'm just saying you can do better. Second on the list for the Indigenous, we've got Jamie Chapman. The rumour mill spreading that she's back with the hammer, Hamiso. I wouldn't blame her if she does go back to him. Very good athlete, Hamiso. He's on a lot of money, so I'm sure she's not going to pass up the hammer for an everyday bloke that's, earning 60K per year, something like that. So, Talia Fui Mayono, great in the sixth position if that's where they're going to put her. I feel like she's only kept out of the New South Wales Orange team because of, the likes of Tiana Penatani wearing the six. But if there was no Tiana Penatani, then I'm sure Talia would still be playing Origin as she has done previously. Keely Joseph, I met this girl in person at the Pacific Final late last year, November I believe it was. She scored a try off the bench wearing number 15, and this game will be played on the 15th, so there's a little bit of, correlation with the number 15 there. So Keely Joseph, a beautiful girl to meet in person. She has a partner, so, I won't cross boundaries, but a beautiful girl and a great player. Mahalia Murphy, my girl hailing from Doonside. I'm Mahalia, she from Doonside. Talk that shit, I let them goons ride. Brr, brr. Yes, I dropped her name in a song. And she's a cool chick. Phoenix Rain Hippie, my personal favourite rookie in the NRLW, and probably one of my favourites in the whole league. Won some money on Phoenix in 2025. I put her first three or to score 2 tries, and she never let me down. She delivered every time. So I love Phoenix. She's a very fast sprinter when she gets the ball, and can find the line. So very excited for Phoenix in 2026 also to see if she can back up the performances and form that she was in 2025. So that's basically, the Indigenous side. Obviously, with any Indigenous side, you're going to see speed, you're going to see finesse, flair, and that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. A lot of raw, freakish talent for the Indigenous side. Let's get on to the Indigenous Maori side. I feel like there might be a little bit more talent in that side. Well, not talent, but a little bit more firepower. We'll have to wait and see. You know what I mean? These girls are going to try hard no matter what. But at the end of the day, I like some of the names that I see in the Maori Indigenous side. Firstly, starting with Gal Broughton in the halves. Obviously champions in 2025 with the Broncos. She's proven that she is a quality player and she knows what she's doing out there. So, looking forward to seeing what Gail can provide for the Indigenous Maori side. Obviously, she's signed with the Warriors for 2026 and beyond, so no more Broncos for Gail. And I'm excited to see what the Warriors can produce in 2026 also, with Mele Hufanga making her way across the ditch back to New Zealand, with, of course, the likes of Peyton Takimoana, the 2025 Dally M Winger of the Year, and up-and-coming forward Matakina Gray. We've got the Sherringtons, the Sherros, my Quakers Hill sisters, Ruben and Kennedy, both listed in the squad. Obviously, Kennedy's going to be a leader. She's, been to heights many times before, state of origin wins, national honours. So I'm sure Kennedy will be the voice of the team and, leading the way. I'm predicting a big year for Kennedy Sherrington. In Chinese astrology, it's the year of the horse, and Kennedy's born year of the tiger. Tigers do well in horse years. Plus, it's World Cup year, and Kennedy was forced out of the Pacific Championship through injury. So I'm sure she'll be looking to get the season off to a great start and, doing her best to get back into the World Cup squad at the end of the year. Obviously, we've got State of Origin kicking off April 28th in Newcastle. And, on the back of the series win for New South Wales in 2025, they'll be looking to, go back to back and keep the Queenslanders at bay. Ruben Sherrington, a great hooker, scored a number of tries from dummy half in the 2025 NRLW competition. I've seen one of them live versus the Roosters at CommBank Stadium. So I've always liked Ruben. She's definitely a player to watch in the future. Just her intensity and confidence, and her personality on social media, an all-round likeable person. So, looking forward to seeing the Sherringtons back in action. As I mentioned earlier, Matakino Gray, I seen her play live in 2025 at Campbelltown Stadium against the Tigers. Big in defence. Solid in attack also, but very big in defence. She'll just, make her way across the field, sort of lean over and then boom. She's made an impactful tackle. So, very excited to see Matakino Gray in rep honours. I predicted this earlier in 2025. The first time I came across her, I said, this girl's going to go on to big things. She's just got that aura, star quality. And she can play. She's serious. She's the real deal. Next on the list, we've got Racine McGregor. I've heard through the grapevine that she used to play soccer a lot growing up, rep soccer, and she was a good player. So makes sense when you see those cross-field kicks and goal kicking and that sort of thing. Racine McGregor is, good with the boot, but she's handy as well with her hands. She can pass and be a playmaker, and she's got the football brain. Ash Quinlan, I'm familiar with her younger sister Felice. I'm not sure if she's from the Doonside area, but she has a lot of friends, mutual friends and stuff that do live in Doonside. So I'm not sure where the Quinlans grew up, but she's been handy for the Bulldogs in 2025 and definitely will play a key part in this Indigenous match. I watched her live against Australia, November 2025, and obviously, they were gallant in defeat, but Quinlan is definitely a handy player to have on any team. Jasmine Strange, Roosters, what can I say? Amazing back rower, scored a few tries in 2025 and, obviously related to Ethan Strange. And her dad, John Strange, is the coach for the Maoris. And, she's a great back rower and will definitely, have an impact on game day. Last but definitely not least, Peyton Taki Mawana, as I said, 2025 NRLW Winger of the Year. Not sure why she wasn't picked in the national squad for the Pacific Finals. I would have liked to have seen her there. I think she's a dynamo. I think she's, so impactful. Just, got that killer instinct and just that X factor. She's it. Very excited to see Peyton in 2026. For the New Zealand Warriors. She was up in the top 3 or maybe top 2 for leading try scorers of the season, and to be, doing that kind of stuff on your debut season is amazing. So respect to all the girls, much love. I'm excited that the NRLW is back on my TV screen. Obviously, I won't be, going to New Zealand on the 15th. But, excited to, just watch it and take in the entertainment. World Cup, as I said, at the end of the year for both the men and the women. And, I think the NRL season for the men is, only like something like just over 3 weeks away. So excited for that, the kickoff in Vegas and all the rest of it. But more excited for the NRLW return. Good luck to all the girls, both sides, Maori and Indigenous. I think, the event is more important above all else. Representing Indigenous cultures and, exposing their cultures to the world, celebrating them. And, not forgetting about the cultures, because, we all know that the cultures have been dearly oppressed by colonisation. There's only 3% of Australia's population are made up of Aboriginals, so 1% pure bloods and 3% total with the mix. So obviously, a lot of their population, as we know, has been diminished, and similar to the Maoris, with colonisation, just the way they're treated and stuff like that. But more awareness, of health, I think is the way to go, because you see tobacco and alcohol, damaging both the Maori and the Aboriginal Indigenous cultures. So we need to promote health and the right information, and obviously, just having the knowledge and then willing to want to be healthy is above all else. 50% of some cultures, including Polynesians, are not just overweight but obese. So that's definitely a problem that we have to tackle head on. If you want your communities and races to thrive. At the end of the day, we're all just doing our best, and health is something that I place very high in my priorities. Sacrifice a lot to be able to eat the best and drink the best and live the best. And it is what it is. People can say what they want to say, but I feel great. I feel that I look great, and I'm still performing great. I'm saying, making music, this, that, and enjoying life, loving life. So, as I said, say what you want about me, but I call it how I see it. The truth hurts sometimes. Well, the truth hurts, sometimes. It's not going to hurt if it's in a positive light. You know what I mean? If you're good at something and I tell the truth, it's not going to hurt. But the truth does hurt when, people perceive it as negative, or it's something that you don't want to hear. End of the day, it is what it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the message and keep it real. Like I said, love me or hate me, I don't care. I'm still going to keep doing what I'm doing, because that's what I was born to do. Yeah, dig. It's your boy, the Mack, the Matador, whatever you want to call me. We here, 2026, new NRLW season. I'm pumped. Good luck to all the girls. Train hard, prepare well, do what you got to do, and get out there on game day and shine. It's your time. Peace.